olive oil and heat it up nice. I seared it on both sides for 12 minutes, rotating it continually. I put it in the crock pot, and then I took the residual grease and mixed it with a tomato marinara sauce that Chad made for me, adding Worcestershire, adding rosemary, adding thyme, adding salt and pepper. And of course, before I even seared it, I put salt and pepper on either side with some onion garlic mix. And then put that in the crock pot, put the tomato base on top, and started cooking it. Then I went and cut a bunch of potatoes, like red potatoes and sweet potatoes, and cut them up, put them in the pot, mixed it with the broth and sauce of the other tomato base. And then Chad had already gone to the store while I was doing all this. So he brought me home carrots, mini carrots, and I threw them in there with parsley, and I threw that on top with parsley and mixed it all together. And now it is cooking in the crock pot for the next 4 hours. So it's already been going 1 hour, so now it'll be 3 hours. And I can't smell it. But I keep asking Chad, do you smell it? And hopefully it won't be a disaster. I tried cooking it. I tried cooking something today. So Mike is cooking small turkeys and some other stuff. What other stuff are you cooking? Because cooking is very important to our channel. And we could be a cooking channel, literally. And maybe that's what I'll be when I get retired finally, is a puzzle making cooking channel mama or something like that. I don't know. What are you cooking? What did you try to cook, Mike? And what was the... Oh, hold on. AC, what did you try to cook today? And what was the other stuff? Directions to the police station has been received. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe? Well, what? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. All right. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now let's get investigating. All right, so now we're going to move to the beach. Because we still haven't found something to make Edgeworth trust us, believe us. And look at it, it's called the Samurai Dog. It's got little jingle bells going on there. It is December 25th, Gourd Lake, Public Beach. Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake? Yup. I'm not sure it warrants as a wowzers then, though. Probably not. But hey, look at the snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know. Nope. No to the Samurai Dog. Because there's a sound. And the sound says, closed for Christmas. A hot dog stand. And it's closed. Except it's really nice day, so they could technically open that hot dog stand. But maybe somebody might take Christmas off. Do something else. The Christmas fringe looks a little half big. The banner reads, Semi-Dogs. Someone needs to redecorate. Why? Okay, look at this. We got some horns. Huh? Somebody left some poppers here. You know, pull the string. And it goes pop? Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers. Take them. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Poppers are put in the pocket. The classic party noisemaker. Pull the string, it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy. But maybe there was something to that. Trash can. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Huh? I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks. Right, exit. All right, so we've got that. There's a tree. There's the samurai stand. Here's the water. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way. I was sure it's because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape? Well, it's shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just coinkydink. Coincidence. Oh, okay. Anything about the ground, anything about the trees, anything about the sky, anything about the blue exhibit next to us. We have a sign. I think we are probably good to move back. And now we should be able to go to the boat rental. I mean, after all, they were on a boat, so somebody must have seen them. Or we could go in the woods. Boat. Boat rentals. December 25th. Boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop? It's closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats? I've never ridden on a boat. Really? How about we go out on one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. Examine. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. But there's the boats. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder? You wouldn't think they keep the boat out there. Because the boat would be evidence. The boat would have like the blood, the fingerprints, the GSR of the gun or something like that. So you think that they bring the boat in and like forensics will go through the boat. You would think. Was one of the boats used in the murder? I wonder. Nick. So I have a real problem with her question mark behind everything. So she goes, Nick? Huh? I changed my mind. I really don't want to go for a boat ride. Okay, life went on. Let me take out a news ad. She doesn't want to go for a boat ride. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. There's a door. There's a sign. It's closed. There's a vent. There's a window. I think we've gone the gamut and there doesn't seem to be anything on the ground, and we cannot slide, right? So let's move out of here, I guess, and let's go to the other direction, which is the woods. Let's go look in the woods. But Mike, first of all, thank you for spending this time with me. And second of all, the turkeys sound amazing. What are the spices you're using? And what are your stuffing or stuff you're doing with your side dishes? So everything is in my crock pot, and Chad brought some bread, and we have some homemade spinach dip that I made last night. So we'll be having that. Probably cranberry sauce, and we're going to call it dinner tonight. And probably not do anything too crazy after that. I don't even think I have anything for dessert unless Chad was to make us one. I do have like the makings of like a cranberry whip. My New Year's resolution is to get back on my diet after today. And the other one is just to care more, be more there for everyone who needs it. And, I have good hopes and good wishes, I guess. Yours? How about yours? What are your New Year resolutions, AC and Mike and Tooch? And anyone lurking who wants to speak up and say what you want for New Year's. And also just to keep my job and do a great job at it while I'm at it. Yours is to love Mike more. Okay, Mike, AC is going to love you more. He's not kidding. He says he's kidding, but that was his first thought. And I have this thing in honesty that says when someone thinks something and spontaneously thinks something, that there's got to be a certain element of truth there. So, AC White Raven's goal is to exercise and do art every day. Good luck. We believe in you. Do it.
Make more Playdate games!
Yay! Chad's gonna make another game. All right.
I already completed Codename Iceman.
Chad's gonna also get a permanent job that's gonna make him happy. And Mike's gonna get a permanent job that's gonna make him happy.
That's a good goal. I like
so he can get the hell out of his family's house and get his own. So that's the goals. Tooch is gonna buy a new home, and everything's going to work out just great. And also finish some of those 17 games he's got living in the background. And AC is not going to buy any more games this year. And that's January 1. That's a really hard goal. That's not a goal I'm going to promise. I probably am going to buy a couple games this year, I'm no doubt. But I'm not going to overbuy a lot of games either. That's what I know. If I really, really, really want them, and I really, really, really plan on playing them to finish, then I will. So even though you had a major headache today, why do you have a major headache? What's going on? Is it barometric pressure and all that stuff, or what is it? What's the weather like there in the UK? And even though I have a major headache today, and Mel's not helping it with her squeaky loud voice, I was still drawing something. What were you drawing, AC White Raven? And also, that's the other thing I'm going to work on, not having a squeaky loud voice. Lack of sleep and dehydration, that never helps. You definitely want to make sure you hydrate because that can definitely cause a headache. And maybe walk more too, like take a walk and get fresh air.
Can do things.
Yep.
Especially if you're like hiking the mountains, they definitely recommend drink a lot of water when you're doing that too. So that roast smells amazing.
Okay, I've just heard from Chad. The roast smells amazing.
Did you put any bay leaves on it or anything?
I did not, and don't do it because the recipe does not call for it.
Okay.
No bay leaves, no basil. Yeah, that will be hard to do without your dog. I tend, when I walk, but of course I walk with other people. I don't just walk alone. I don't feel confident in this neighborhood walking alone.
Wish we could walk Alex.
I really do wish I could walk my cat, Alex. But I feel like that just as a recipe for bad disaster written right all over it. Not to mention, at this point, he probably wouldn't be. I'm gonna put a thing on him sometime and check it out. I have like a body lead, but I think if we were gonna walk Alex, we'd need the full cat body thing, so that and like they'd have the dog that and the straps and stuff like that, so that it doesn't come off of him. And I don't think he would be happy. We have tried in the past to walk cats and never had any good luck. But I've seen like videos of people who even have cats strapped to their bikes or to the boat or on their shoulder in like the airport going on trips and stuff. But it does smell amazing to Chad, and that's important to me. So anyway, Gourd Lake's Woods. Let's find the evidence. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of the murder. And it could be you that you smells amazing. It might not be my roast. Sniff yourself and tell me if you smell amazing. No, don't. Let's don't and say we don't, okay? Let's don't.
Now you listen to me, mister. God did not put me on this earth to be awakened by filthy suggestions from a foul-mouthed hooligan like you.
Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Well, he showered, so, 2 to 1, he either smells like soap or he smells good. He smells clean. And that's the important thing, right? And I showered this morning, so I know I smell good. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. All right. First, let's examine the site. No clues here. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. And Tooch, I forgot to mention, Tooch is bouncing between the messenger and Neo 2. Mike's right. And I used the Irish Spring soap bar for cleaning. So I'm not fully clean unless I'm zestfully clean. I don't even know. Do they even make Zest anymore? I know they do Irish Spring, I'm pretty sure. But, it's really hard to find soap bars. I was for a while using Dove. But it's a lot easier. Nowadays, I guess it's all part of our lazy, everything's got to be quick and liquid or whatever. I don't know. But it's like fast food, fast soap, in the bottle. Now they got the, like one that you can use to wash your hair and everything all at once. There's, but I prefer washing my hair, conditioning, and washing with body soap of some sort. And I just don't feel like if you wash in those ready-made everything to go kind of bottles that you're gonna ever really get yourself fully clean. But that's me, old school, and I think I'd rather do it the other way. Hey, Nick. So you're not fully clean, AC White Raven, until your zest's fully clean. Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering why are camping pots and pans made out of aluminum? Oh my God. I don't know. They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then. I'm not having this conversation. I don't think Mike is a dog. So I'm going to think that Mike's going to probably pass on that good old opportunity. And that's all I'm going to say on the subject. I'm not having this conversation. And that's true. I'm not having this conversation. I will lay you out. What? Oh no. The sign says no camping. What are they doing there if the sign says no camping, no fire? Funny place to pitch your tent. Fine. Bend over and sniff yourself. I'd like to... No. No. It's New Year's Day. Funny place to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? This girl is certifiably crazy. I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. Yeah, so she's fine. Do it yourself. There's a car there. The SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Well, how are they supposed... Never mind. So what is...
I'd buy that for $1.
So would I, Mike. What? There's books. There's no clue there, but there's that. There's the blanket. There looks like briquettes. What? Don't tell me, oh no, this is all the same damn thing. In fact...
Footloose and fancy free. Getting there is half the fun. Come here and with me.
Moving right along. Where is... Okay, so the deal is you play Blurp, but I don't see Tangia at all. What is... Tangia's there. It could be used, but Blurp is... Okay.
C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. Oh, cookie starts with C.
Cookie starts is yummy for me. Okay. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Okay, so we have investigated their scene. So let us move. Hold on, back. Let us slide. Okay. They got cameras here. The camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Huh? Nick! Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Oh, maybe it's not set to respond to voices? Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? Bang. Click, 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 click. Well, it responded. It responded. Yow! Hey, you! Get your hands off of that! Eek! What in the Sam Hill? Look, what you done now? There's a whole roll of film. There goes a whole roll of film. Sorry, nice, but it don't pay my bills, you know. Y'all know how much a roll of film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me just 'cause you think I'm some country bumpkin. Y'all, yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say those Southern folks talk with an exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Nick, help! And who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends. Just y'all figure out what y'all gonna say and say it for G's sake. Go, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Okay, so we were still examining. This camera is rigged to respond to noise, but it only responds to loud noises like party poppers. There's a stick on the ground, a stone, the water, the background. So I guess the camera and the mic is the only basic clues here. All right, let us talk because she's got to be our eyewitness, right? What happened? What? Can't y'all see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry. That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention? Well, the only thing we have to show her right now that might get her attention is our attorney's badge. This is my badge. Huh? Our badge is supposed to be shiny, impressive. You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try to pull one of them lawsuits over on me, over that film now. 'Cause I'll have you know, I'm a fighter and I've wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too? Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? So sorry. I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed, the culture gap and all. Never mind. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for y'all if, it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart, but you can call me Lotta. I'm here for photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya. Okay, so we met her now officially. We can talk about what happened. Oh yeah. When was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so? Christmas Eve? A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I've seen when. So what is it you do, Lotta? What is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Ha ha ha! Y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at University Country U. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars? Okay, but that camera goes off when there's a loud noise. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine Soligan. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's the device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that? That mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects sound. It's programmed to pick up loud voice right now. A programmable camera? Neat. So Lotta's camera is set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. And it faces the lake. Lotta's camera is added to the court record. Okay, so for now, we don't really have anything else to ask her. And we've kind of looked over this area real quick. But we still don't have any reason to help Edgeworth. So what are we going to do? The boat rental shop is closed. And we looked at the boats. So I guess for now, we're just going to go to the lake entrance. We were also told to go see Detective Gumshoe. So let's go to the Criminal Affairs Department. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Something's wrong, miss. Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting? Larceny? Public indecency? No, none of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh, yeah. He's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting. You got that? Well, we didn't. Do I look like a criminal or something? Don't answer that. All right. It's your typical police station. We can look at computer laptops. These are the detective's desk. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expect. I'm guessing that detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desk. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. All right, there are no clues there. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Your mama could see you know she'd be crying. A break and spit it out, you low-life scumbag. He must be doing an image training for interrogation. Okay, pencil, more computers, servers, pencil, floor, clock, files. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gourd Lake? Gordy cited? I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? Paper, no clues there. His computer. Okay, so we found out files, detective desk, okay, and tidier and blah, 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 blah. All right. Well, do you think we could convince Edgeworth at this time? Let's try. We don't really have anything to show Edgeworth. We don't have anything, something. Let's go back. Move back to the Gourd Lake entrance. Move to the beach. Move to the woods. She has to have taken a picture, am I right? All right, let's examine, but we've looked at the camera and there's nothing else to examine there. We have nothing to talk to her about either. Is there something on the ground we missed? We've got in our court record, do we have anything else? We have the camera in the court record. It faces the lake and it takes a picture when loud noise is detected. Accidentally said the word detective because it's trying to talk to Detective Gumshoe. I don't see any choice but to go back to our office. So my Kate is cooking turkeys instead of streaming. It's shameful. It's not shameful if you live with old people, like he said, and they have to eat at a certain time. Mike has answered about the turkeys, though. He has said your usual seasonings to cook with turkeys, broccoli casserole, stuffing, and all the good stuff. Hey, Mike, do you use poultry seasoning with your turkey? When we make Chad's mom's stuffing, the only thing that's in there is turkey poultry seasoning. It's the poultry seasoning, not turkey. It's poultry seasoning. But because it's got so many different spices, Mike's cooking, but he see him on the switch. He wants some of that. AC wants some of that moist turkey there, Mike. Mike, did it just go in has it been cooking for a while? I mean, we're looking at 3:35. So if they're going to be eaten, they should be eaten pretty soon, huh? I'm waiting for the days when Mike and I can co-op stream again. When we can play big games together again. But I understand. I really do get it. And I wish my chicken I cooked for dinner. I wish my chicken I cooked for dinner was moist. So what happened to your chicken that you cooked for dinner, AC? And what did you do wrong with it? Nah, we don't use poultry seasoning, but we use a variety of seasonings. I'm guessing he's talking about seasonings. You guys are talking. Tooch, stop stalking me, friggin' weirdo. Yeah, now that if I had been on the switch, we would have been able to clearly see that Mike was on the switch as well.